thanks so much for checking out this video. So I'm going to try something I haven't done in a long time on this channel. I dropped a poll a few weeks ago, and as you could tell by my Smallville shirt, I'm going to be watching the final episode of Superman and Lois season 4, titled It Went By So Fast. And by the conclusion of this episode, that is a wrap for all CW DC TV. So I've really enjoyed this series. I think it has really shown us and illustrated to us Clark. It's something I've talked about in previous trailer reactions I've done for this season, but that's the missing element that other kinds of Superman media have, is where they focus a lot more on Superman, but not understanding that Clark is who he is. And this show has just been so refreshing with some of the Kryptonian mythology, the stories, the characters, and just learning about Clark and Lois and that dynamic of them as parents, coming back to Smallville and all the things that have happened throughout the seasons. Highly recommend you watch it. Season 4 is on CW, but the rest of the series, and I'm sure season 4 will eventually move, but it's over on Max. So without further ado, let's watch. Oh, it's going to pick up like this? So that was going on while they were fighting. Yeah, where are you going? Is John Henry okay? Oh, man. Starting off with, are they gonna... Please. Don't. Oh! 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 How are they gonna beat this thing? How are they gonna beat Doomsday? Lois, take cover, move!
Do you see what you did? This was never part of the plan. There was only one plan, to hurt me and my family. I tried stopping him. He wouldn't listen. Because you thought you could fix Lex Luthor.
Oh, where are you going? Oh, I thought he was about to get wrecked. Alright, where they were practicing. Let's see what you could do here, Clark. Ooh. Mm. Oh. Ooh. Is he alive? Okay, he's alive.
Where's your father?
He took off with that thing.
You have to help him.
Yeah,
tried.
You need some help.
Boys!
Oh, that's so cool. Lois, can you go inside, please? I had to say this. So when I watched Fraternals, they said, okay, that goes exactly into what I had talked about in the trailer reaction of how cool would it be if both of them get their own super suit that's like a red and a blue to go back to the comics.
Boom.
How many of these do you have?
This is it.
Huh.
You're only gonna get one shot at this.
What are you gonna use?
Something that makes a bigger boom.
How are they gonna beat this thing?
Father, I have to keep them safe.
And how do you plan on doing that if you're dead? The boys do not live in a bubble anymore. They live in the real world with real threats.
They're not ready.
Alone, sure, but they have each other. And they have you, and that's gonna have to be enough. It is time you finally accept you can't do this on your own anymore.
He doesn't have to.
That's true.
We have an idea.
I always wondered, like, okay, if they were to somehow beat Doomsday, could they give Clark Doomsday's heart? Since technically that was the Bizarro version of him.
Lure that thing to Main Street. When you get to me, split off.
I love that they're just flying. Oh! Look at that. What's he gonna do? Oh! Ah! Is that it? Hold on, we're not even 10 minutes in yet. Is it over? Oh, cracked skull. Huh. Wow.
It doesn't heal from the sun like I do. Sun will make it weak.
Oh.
What if it wakes up before you get there? This is gonna work.
I mean, maybe the sun will help power him up a little bit too. Oh boy.
What?
Oh boy.
I expect loyalty.
Lex is coming to take you out. I already know. Oh.
You can have your shares back.
That won't be necessary.
Nah, you gone. You gone. No.
Where are they taking her?
Oh my gosh. Please don't. He should get Doomsday's heart, though. Wouldn't that fix him? Like, honestly. Oh. Back to normal. It remembers it. Sorry, Bizarro remembers. Wow. Alright. Doomsday's out of the picture, I guess. It Doomsday, I keep saying it. Doomsday remembered the life he had before and, snapped out of the psychosis. This makes sense that it would end Superman and Lex Luthor. Round 2, fight. That's right, Clark. Heal up. Absorb that sun.
Not anymore.
Luther, stop!
Can you imagine if one of these boys gets killed? Oh no.
You were such a coward. Wearing a war suit to fight my 16-year-old son?
Your son with powers.
Clark didn't have powers when he beat your ass all over this street. You that scared of me? You so afraid of a woman that you have to lash out at
I don't
everyone
know.
but
This is
her?
a series finale. We got to be careful.
Not afraid of you, but you have always been terrified
Her
of me.
tenacity as Lois has always just been so good. Oh. Oh.
Okay?
I can't hear John.
Lois!
What do you mean? You can't hear John.
And stop me!
No, but he can.
Mm. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, those are the... Yeah, they're drilling.
John, wake up! Wake up! Come on.
No.
You can't die. Wake up! Wake up!
Super speed, no. What are you about to do? Was that solar flare power?
You're alive.
Did you just blow me up?
I don't think he even knows what he did.
I promise I won't.
Dang, that was... This show won't get me, okay? This show's not gonna get me. Milton Fine. Can't. Ooh.
Your suit.
Look at that setup. Oh. And see, and that's what people don't understand. He can still use his powers when there's kryptonite. It just weakens him physically, but he can still use his abilities. It's not just he can't win because of a green rock. Rip it out. There it is. Look, he can even touch it. Oh. Now what? Now what?
We'll kill you and your whole damn family!
I told you before, Luther. You will never hurt another person.
What does that mean? He didn't even flinch. He just like smack.
My family?
He's just punching you without even moving. No momentum.
But all that ends
Oh.
right now!
Do it. That looks just like Christopher Reeve. Win. Wow. And he caught you. And he caught you. It's Clark. Yeah. He's probably like, after all that, he didn't just let me die. And good. Lana caught that on camera. Oh my gosh. So Doomsday and Luther. What else is this gonna be about? Oh my god. How's their baby still so small? Oh, maybe that's another one. Oh, Lana and John Henry. That's so nice.
Thank you for always being my best friend.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm trying hard.
Well done. Next one.
God, I love these characters.
Everyone,
Where's Sarah?
please take your seats. One thing I've learned as I've gotten older is that true friendship is hard to come by.
And the subtle orchestra. The flashback.
Cancer.
Oh my god.
You were there for our family when Clark was taken from us. And you have always been there for this community. You, Mayor Lang, are the best of Smallville. And John Henry, since you arrived in our world, my life has never been the same. And now I can't imagine it without you. To make a world that was not your own.
Oh,
Safe.
I thought.
You truly are a man of steel.
Wow, she has like a stepmom now.
Do you, John Henry Irons, do you, Lana Sophie Ann Lang, take John Henry Irons, take Lana Sophie Ann Lang to be your lawful wedded wife, to be your lawful wedded husband?
That's
To
so
love and
nice.
cherish
But where's
always.
Sarah?
I do.
I do.
Then by the power vested in me by KansasMarriageMinistries.com.
I'm confused. I know she said Sarah was going to be traveling around, but for her to not be here? Oh, Jordan and the coach. Exactly. Are you going to go fly and get Sarah? They've come so far.
And Lois was talking about how you're the best of Smallville.
The Lana character has historically been one of the best of Smallville. Oh,
There's a
at
reception
least
going
she's
on for Mom
there.
right now. What you doing out here?
You kidding? That barn is cursed. If I stay in there for too long, that whole wedding might blow up. Spending the year overseas just showed me that Smallville's not where I want to spend the rest of my life. I think Mom would be happy to know we're okay.
Yeah. Me too.
It went by so fast. There it is.
What do you think Superman and Lois Lane will be remembered for?
Wow.
What?
Luther was denied his appeal.
Things have changed around here. 1A. The man in charge needs a good chair. And you, Alexander, you're gonna make a hell of a chair.
Ooh.
There was nothing but darkness. And then suddenly, I came back. 32 more years of life on this world. But the world I came back to was struggling.
This is what I'm talking about.
Lost faith in humanity. The world felt broken.
Humanity.
After I started
It's
thinking
gonna
about
make him the
my
red and
legacy,
blue suit.
about what I wanted to leave behind.
Oh.
And the thing I knew was I couldn't do it alone.
Oh. What's...
Help from my family.
Oh.
Help from good friends. Connect with them.
Yeah.
To change their lives for the better.
So good.
So Lois and I, we set up a foundation to help people in need. Turns out our celebrity had an upside. People listened when we asked for their
human aspect, man.
But over time, we helped push the needle in the right direction. We gave people a sense of hope, something that had been missing for far too long.
32 more years.
The years continued to pass as Lois and I got older.
In some ways, that's perfect. Oh. They aged them up! Wow.
Had kids. Lots of kids.
Legacy. Oh. Wow.
Lois and I felt incredibly lucky. Our hearts were full. There were so many special moments. Every day, a gift. And Lois was always there.
Look at this.
Perfect.
That was a magical time.
This ties into Tom Welling's Smallville from Crisis on Infinite Earths, too.
Lois's cancer came back. Only this time, it was too much.
And to think, like, with their super hearing, they probably hear the heart getting fainter and fainter.
Everything good in my life came from you.
Daddy.
It was never the same after. Friends would stop by most days to check up on me. I got a dog.
Hey, buddy, how are ya?
Come on.
Oh, good boy.
Seriously. How had I never had a dog before? Crypto and I, we took a lot of walks together.
No, that's nice. That's so nice.
And then, just like that,
Are you okay, buddy?
my heart gave out.
Clark?
The irony is, it was almost exactly where my dad died.
Wow.
My time was running out. The second time I died was so much different than the first.
You were getting punched in the face by Doomsday.
It was amazing.
Wow.
The feeling that washed over me,
Score.
I can't begin to describe it. Joy. Hope.
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness. Wonder. Friendship.
He would just give a fist bump. That's Kyle. Where's Lois? Come on.
Family. Love.
Wow.
God, she's beautiful. But when I left it, I had so much. Do everything you can to find love. To give it. It goes by so fast.
Oh. And there you have it. Wow. Superman and Lois. Season 4 finale has come to an end. What an amazing show. There were just so many elements in here. Like you really get you really gotten to understand who Clark is in this series, who he is as a person, who he is as a father, who he is as a husband, who he is as a community member, and all of that was just incorporated in here so well. There was a scene in particular, with him looking at his family and the future, the hope, the joy, and it really brought to mind Smallville, when we saw Tom Welling again in Crisis in Infinite Earths, that aired several years ago now, where we learned that that version of Clark Kent gave up his powers in order to have a family. It was so believable then, but just the way this narration went for this last, I don't even know how long, like 10 minutes, was just perfect. Oh my god, I'm still processing, so I'm not gonna ramble too much longer. But thank you so much for those of you who have taken the time to watch this. Like I said, I haven't really dabbled in true live reaction watches for shows, but I definitely want to try to continue them the most that I can. But this was fantastic. Um, all I can hope is that for James Gunn's Superman, it has some of the heart that this show, Smallville, My Adventures with Superman, and even Superman the Animated Series, I'll throw that in there. It has the heart of those series. And that movie truly lets you get to know Clark. That is going to be the key thing. And it better have a score. I don't want to hear Spaceman by David Bowie. But I want a score. I want to know Clark and see how that version of Superman interacts. But Superman and Lois has been fantastic. What'd you think about the series? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, thanks so much for watching with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.